Oh, fuck, it is streaming. Howdy, y'all. Welcome to something a little different. I am making my games list. Um, so the first three are easy. Um, Fuck yeah, lasagna is awesome. I have pizza. You know, actually, I have a little fun fact. Everything Italian has to do with tomatoes today, right? In the modern context. But do you know that tomatoes were actually brought over from North America? Tomatoes didn't exist anywhere else in the world. Same thing with corn and potatoes until the Europeans brought them from North America over to Europe. So a lot of things that we consider Italian, with a lot of the tomato sauce and stuff like that, isn't actually traditionally Italian because they use New World ingredients. But I'm going to talk about these games. This game right here, it's the best game of all time. Recommend it, 10 out of 10. This is a game that had infinite replayability for me. I got stuck on Lord Jabu Jabu for 7 years okay, so I went to go put Princess Ruto on the Switch, and at the very back of Jabu Jabu, and it didn't work. I tried boxes and I tried everything. And after 7 years, I went back and I actually put Root on the Switch, and the first thing I tried, it bugged out, and then I was able to go forward and beat the game from there. Which was whatever, but I had a lot of fun just fucking around going through Hyrule. And on my N64 cartridge, I have 90 gold Skulltulas on my main file that I found. I didn't find the last 10. I cheated the last 10 with a glitch. You go to the castle as a kid, play the Song of Storms, drop in a hole, bomb a wall, you hit the fucking Skulltula twice, then you use the boomerang to bring the Skulltula thing back to you. But as just before, like as it's coming back to you, you step on the platform, you get the boomerang back still, and you get the token, but then the Skulltula respawns because it was some like weird middle ground glitch. The story was amazing, and the songs, the dark and deep implications of Ocarina of Time, like losing your childhood, growing up too fast, shit like that. And this game had really, sorry about that for a second, I had to deal with my cat. This game had really, really good and deep implications and very dark story, but had very light-hearted moments as well. This game also included genocide. Like, if you remember the Fire Temple, in the water, in the fucking Zoras, he froze Zora's domain. Like, he tried to kill all the Zoras, and he tried to kill all the Gorons. That's just fucking crazy. That's like 2 counts of genocide right there. I like how open and connected the world feels. The world is empty, but I don't think that's a minus. I think it's a plus. It just feels like a Hyrule field. Um, I like that it looks like John Lennon smoking a cigarette. The map of Hyrule Field. Um, yeah, everything just felt real, felt alive. Gameplay is still solid and holds up for an early 3D adventure game. I like how even today it somehow freaks me out, like the redeads and stuff. So yeah, pretty good. Um, Also, music is probably the best part of this game, even though it's not the only good part of the game, which I like. I have no complaints about Ocarina of Time. It is just an amazing game. This game, I played it recently, and I didn't play it recently. How recent did I play it? I don't know. I played it when it first came out. I didn't have any problems with it. I didn't crash, didn't fuck up, didn't do anything like that. It was perfectly fine the way it was. Um, guess I was lucky, or people are idiots, but it was an amazing game. Played it recently whenever it came out, like 2.0 or some shit, and it's even better than it was. The story, the gameplay is all amazing and beautiful. I love the world. I love the shoot. I love the RPG elements. I love the story above all else. This is a game that had me tearing up a couple times. The ending is the one that always gets me, no matter what. No matter what, everybody loses. That sucks. But I enjoy it. It's a tragedy, and I'm a sucker for that. Chrono Trigger, the gameplay gets a bit boring and stale after a while, but the story again had me tearing up a couple times. It's an amazing story. It's a great RPG. I think it's one of Square's best RPGs, if not Square's greatest RPG. Um, there's really no complaints about the game except that it gets boring after a while. I only really got bored after I went through New Game Plus. Like towards the end of New Game Plus, I started getting bored, which I think that's good enough as it is. If its replay value is a game and a half, then I think it does well. What goes in number 4? What would go in number 4? It's a good question. Huh. I'm looking at my playlist right now, so give me a second. Nothing really stands out. I could say Portrait of Ruin. Yeah, Cyberpunk is my biggest fucking playthrough on YouTube. I have 156 playthroughs. Hmm. Chrono Trigger is 41 episodes. Holy shit. Um, yeah, I think this is the only fitting one. This game was awesome. I generally enjoyed this game. This game was tough and challenging at times and really pushed me, but it was fair nonetheless. I always thought it was really cool. Jumping into portraits is really cool. I have a bunch of different worlds. The first world really blew me away. The rest of them, they were alright. I wish I saw more 3D enemies, but that's not really a complaint. That's just a wish and want. Like those 3D eyes at the very fucking first portrait you jump into were phenomenal. I wish we saw more of those, but that's whatever. I wish the last boss was actually 3D. That would have been cool. But gameplay and everything else was solid. I would probably put Ecclesia above Portrait of Ruin, but I haven't beat Ecclesia yet. Can I put Ecclesia above Ruin? If I haven't beat it yet? Yeah, I think... I took what Portrait did and expanded on it. See, Portrait was good, because he had a bunch of different areas that just wasn't Dracula's castle. Portrait of Ruin was Dracula's castle, but it went to a bunch of different areas. Order of Ecclesia really felt like it took this and expanded on it in such a way that it was done better. And you just don't start in Dracula's castle. It was different, and it was more strategic. It was more well thought out. It was more well planned. You had to use hammers against skeletons, swords against cats, and yeah, it was very, very, very well thought out and interesting of a game. I greatly enjoyed it, and the story was pretty interesting and spot on. Had a couple twists here that got me. Haven't fully beat the game yet, but I do plan to beat it soon. I'm probably actually going to do that since I just beat Crash. That's going to be next. Yeah. The only thing that's coming to mind for number 6 is Doom 2016. I love this game a lot. I got so good at this game that I knew exactly what every enemy needed. It was so good, it was so fluid, it was so consistent. I got to a point where I knew exactly what every enemy needed to glory kill every enemy, so I was just ripping and tearing until it was done. I love the theme of being on Mars, I love the broken down facility, I love the chaotic elements, I love the fucking craziness, it was just awesome. I love getting the big fucking gun. I do want to play the old Doom games, but I will do that eventually at some point. Same thing with Wolfenstein. I'm going to say 7 Days to Die, but I don't think I should put 7 Days to Die up here. I need a referee. Do you think I should put 7 Days up here? Like, I mean, 7 Days was good up until the recent updates. And the devs ruined the game. What do you think? Because the way the game is now, I'm probably gonna put it somewhere in my top 50, like 40 to 50. But if we're talking like like version 1.0, exactly 1.0, I might just roll back the version to 1.0, then I won't have any more problems or issues. It used to not crash though until I got the mods put in. Like, it only started crashing once the mods were implemented. So we probably have to start gutting mods until we figure out which one's making the game crash. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put 7 Days to Die. That's a great game. Zombie survival, fun gameplay loop, pretty interesting. Love the gore. Nothing more really to say about it. Locations are interesting. The devs are incompetent and stupid, but it's a decent game nonetheless. 8. I love Far Cry 3. Does it deserve that top spot is the question. Hold on. I think maybe Half-Life should go here. No, 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 no. Because I just thought of Symphony of the Night. So where am I placing Symphony? I think the list isn't done yet. So I'm not even sure about 7 Days spot. Like, I completely forgot about Symphony. Because as of right now, the devs completely fucked up the game. I would probably place it 40 to 50. But Alpha 15, 16, when I first started playing it up to like 1.0 was good. But 1.2 is just kind of shit. But the game didn't start crashing until we put it in mods, right? Or did it crash before? Don't remember. Okay. I'm not even sure about Half-Life 1's place, though. I think I would rank this over Doom 2016, even though I love Doom 2016. That feel right to me. Yeah, this feels right to me. Yeah. Alright, if you say so. Dude, I don't know how they fucked up. Like, 7 Days to Die was such an amazing game, and devs fucked it up so bad. They're so fucking stupid and incompetent. I hope their kids get cancer. But Symphony of the Night, this game was amazing. One second, just a minute. The music in this game was the best in the series, although my favorite song of the Castlevania series is from the fucking church part of City 13, I think it was, from Portrait of Ruin, that kind of portrait. But yeah. But Symphony of the Night does have the best music in general of the whole entire franchise. The Reverse Castle blew me away. The bosses, the enemies. It was definitely dark and grungy, like the mid-90s. It just really The background also made it really feel alive because as like you're climbing the fucking spire, it goes from forest, you're above the treetops, to you're in the clouds now. Like in the background, it was very, very good and interesting. Um, Half-Life 1, I personally love this game. Only problem I have with it was the movement. But but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't as bad as 2. I think playing 2 made me appreciate 1 more. Playing 2 really made me appreciate 1 more. Because despite its only flaw as being the movement, um, but that game was a lot of fun. From beginning to end, I had a lot of blast. It kind of dragged at the end. It was like dragging its feet in the mud. But yeah, I enjoyed it nonetheless. I think it was a really, really brilliant game and really well done for 1998. It was 98, right? The final boss was awesome. I was kind of stupid with the final boss, but that's my fault. I thought all the settings and shit were really cool. I wish. The thing that sucks about 2 as well is that it took 6 years in development and it's way, way, way shorter than 1. I don't mind it being shorter, but it took the flaws of 1 and really expanded upon them instead of expanding on the already good parts. They expanded on the good parts, but not as much as the flaws, I would say. Um, Ravenholm was my favorite chapter of 2. I had a lot of fun with that. It made me laugh. The gravity gun made me laugh a lot. So, but it was way shorter than the first game. It took 6 years in the oven, which and needed more time in the oven. I figured they just wanted to rush it out because if not, they would probably never release Half-Life 2, just like they're never releasing Half-Life 3. Okay, on to number 10. Now, I have a question. Would this count as games I've played only, or games that I loved in general? Alright. Because I was going to give it to Silent Hill, but I haven't played the original yet, and I want to play the original. Oh man, I would love to play the original Silent Hill. I actually have the remaster of 2, but I actually have some of the remaster of 2 played. I was gonna go back and play it, but I can't play it with the 2070 Super. I think this is gonna go to Minecraft. Pretty much self-explanatory. Enough said. Modded Minecraft is some of the most fun I've had in gaming in recent years. It's relaxed, it's chill, and I can kind of focus and do my own thing, and I love it, and it's nice. There's nothing more I really need to say about it. Would you be interested in rewatching me play The Forest? I'd love to play The Forest again. Okay, I can probably do that. I'll do that after Ecclesia, because I need to beat Ecclesia. Um, um, hmm. I think I'm gonna give this to PS4 Spider-Man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give this to PS4. Great game. I loved it. I love being stealthy as fuck and then just like beating the shit out of everybody. It was so chaotic and yet somehow so awesome. It was just one of the best games I've ever played. Final Fantasy IV was better than 3. The story was even better somehow. The gameplay was even better. It was awesome. It's fantastic. I've yet to play Final Fantasy VII though. I really want to play the original Final Fantasy VII. Do you think you could maybe hook me up with that? Or would that kind of not be possible? Yeah, like Sego script, it's most like how my actual handwriting is. Final Fantasy VII. I haven't played that yet, and I figured you'd be able to hook me up with it. Final Fantasy VII. Is my mic too quiet or something? Oh, okay. All good, homie. I think this is gonna go to Resident Evil 7. It was actually the first Resident Evil game I played, and I enjoy the Bayou of Louisiana swamp. The whole mold and goo thing. It was just. I think the game was perfect. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I greatly enjoyed it. Um, I played 8 I played 8 recently because Windows wouldn't update and I couldn't get ray tracing. But after I got Windows again, I installed Village and then I played Village. So I think I'm gonna give it to Resident Evil Village. Game. I think they're very close, but I think 7 beats 8 by a little bit. Although 8 was really really cool. The castles, the fucking haunted house, the lake, the fucking factory. The factory was my favorite level, followed by the castle. Factory is easily my favorite level, followed by the castle. The dollhouse is my third favorite level, and I actually didn't like the lake, but the lake was cool. Resident Evil Village. I'm gonna give 15 to. Oh, by the way, did you see what I labeled what I was streaming as? Like these, I had to put in a game, so. I didn't finish Majora's Mask. I enjoyed Majora's Mask up until it bugged out on me, and every single entrance was like. I went into the Goron race, and it ended up putting me outside of the Woodfall Temple and shit like that. The doors were all screwed up. It was very, very, very fucking terrible. Would you want to see Final Fantasy VII soon? Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna give this spot to Generation Zero, or Gen Zero, or Gen. Hold on. That's a game I'd probably replay again. Gen Zero. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to. Very niche game, Gen Zero, but it was actually pretty fucking cool. So you're basically on this island in Sweden that's been taken over by Soviet robots, right? And your goal is to try and figure out what the fuck happened because you just got home from vacation. Your airplane was shot down, I'm pretty sure. So now you have to go full Rambo on a bunch of not alien, Soviet robots. And there's different factions of Soviet robots too, which is interesting. But it invaded some island in Sweden. Pretty cool. I enjoy it. Moving on. Now I'm gonna put Zelda 2, but would the rando count? Would the rando actually count as the actual game or no? Because I haven't played vanilla yet. If I haven't played vanilla, does it actually count? I don't think I'm gonna count it. Which will put me at Final Fantasy 3. Amazing game. It was a toned down version of 4. 4 just took what 3 had and cranked it up a lot. I liked the levels, the story, everything was great. This is an awesome, amazing, and beautiful game all around. Um, yeah, this feels correct to me so far. Um, I might give this to Kirby, but I have to look real quick. Yeah. Dead Space. Order of Ecclesia, Portrait of Ruin, Night, Half-Life 1, Doom 2016, Craft. 2016. Um, I think I'm gonna give this one to Fear. But let me talk about the last two games. Kirby Superstar Ultra was awesome. I liked that it was quite episodic. It was very fun to play. Felt very fluid. Very button mashy, which is what I like. I like button mashers just because I don't like to think. Um, yeah, it was quite a lot of fun. I enjoyed Kirby Superstar Ultra. I didn't like the arena at the end, but I'm glad it was the end. It was optional. Um, yeah, I enjoyed the game. It was tons of fun. That's why I'm putting it up so high because I think very positively about that game, and it was a very good Kirby game. Um, it made me fall in love with Kirby. Kirby's awesome. Kirby's just a menace to the fucking universe. I swear. He killed a space clock god in the name of fucking Planet Popstar. Dude is just a fucking savage. Um, Dead Space. Dead Space 1 was awesome. I love Dead Space 1. It was unique. It was interesting. Pretty fun game. Pretty fun gameplay. But Fear kind of blew me away. Her game from 2005 was awesome. It was difficult, but it wasn't impossible. It was a medium difficulty with good scares and a good story and some amazing shoot. Happy to have played it. Moving on. 20. I kind of want to put Doom Eternal here. I think I played that on my channel. Don't remember where I put it. Doom Eternal followed by maybe RimWorld? I played Doom Eternal, didn't I? Unless it's in the Doom playthrough. Hold on. I am the Doom Slayer. Yeah, Doom Eternal is in this. Yeah, I played Doom Eternal. It's in my Doom playlist, but that wasn't obvious. Alright. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do Doom Eternal. An inferior version of the Doom 2016 added a bunch of unnecessary shit. It was still fun, still the same gameplay, still the same loop. They just did it a little bit worse. Wasn't that amazing or special compared to one. Doom Eternal I didn't like that much compared to 2016, so. Um. I think I'm gonna put. Yeah, I'm gonna put Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. I liked Wolfenstein Old Blood because it was back before the Nazis won the war like in Wolfenstein New Order and New Colossus. Um, dude, I'm a fucking menace with a bomb and chest. The fucking Kar 98K you get in that game. Oh my god, headshot, 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 boom, 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 head explodes, head explodes, head explodes, head explodes, head explodes. I fucking creamed that game on the second, on the hardest difficulty that wasn't permakill. I fucking creamed that game and its boss. I have a playthrough on my channel, and I fucking love it. Yeah, I think this is as much as I'm gonna do right now. I will pick it up. I think this is what I'm gonna do for now. I'm quite happy with it. Um, yeah. It's my top 21 games of all time. So far, I might change things. I think this is a good spot for it. I just thought of it. Alien Isolation. Played that game high as fuck on a couple brownies. I was Alice lost in Wonderland. Yeah. I was Alice lost in Wonderland. Completely high, had no idea what I was doing or what was going on. I was barely coherent the whole time, and I somehow stumbled my way through the game, and it was awesome. It was a ton of fun. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you